iBeam for Asset Project Management. This session covers electronically signing and submitting lien waivers and is intended for our vendor users. First-time users are encouraged to view the First-Time Users video by visiting the link found in the description of this video prior to watching this session. In regards to construction lien waivers, once a payment has been paid, a lien waiver is automatically created within the system. The vendor is notified by email of an open task in the system to electronically sign the lien waiver. The vendor may print out the signed lien directly from the system. Electronically signed lien waivers are pulled into the Pay App records the next time you submit a payment. These can all be tracked within iBeam. Let's take a look in the system. Here's an example where you can see that the vendor lien waiver has been sent to you for lien waiver review. When we click in, we can see some additional information, and at the bottom, there's a link that says click here to log in to Unifier to take a workflow action. If you use this link, it'll take you directly to the system where you can log in and take action. The other option is to go into iBeam directly, look on your home page, and find your open tasks. Here we find one specific to your vendor lien waiver. To open the task, simply double-click. Now the first thing that you do to accept a task is click on Accept Task. We can see three parts to the form. We have the upper form, the action details, and the general notes. We'll start by expanding the upper form. To do this, click directly on the tab name. There's some additional instruction for us throughout the record. Note number 1 is telling us how to receive a printed version of this lien waiver. We'll come back to that in a moment, since it includes data you enter below. Note number 2 is to collect the lien waivers for any subtier working for you that has a total over $50,000. Those are the subtiers you indicated when completing the contract. Please use the Subtier Lien Waiver tab below to send the lien waivers to your subtiers for completion. As we scroll through the record, you can see the project information and the construction pay app information. Here we can see the check amount, the work-through period, and the check number. We also see that this is not the final payment for the contract. As we continue to scroll, we can find the lien waiver signer information. This is the information that gets printed on the printable version of the lien waiver. The name is blacked out because your name will automatically be populated. Next, you enter the state, the month, your job title, the year, and the date. If, however, you are the incorrect person to be submitting this lien waiver, you're able to choose a workflow action that changes this from your completion to send to a colleague. If you do this, once you click Send to a Colleague, you'll come under Action Details, click To, and select your colleague's name out of this list. Once you select their name, you would click Add, and then OK. From there, you would click Send to send this forward to your colleague. You also have the option of entering General Notes. To enter General Notes, you would come down and click on the General Notes tab, and then click Add. From here, you're able to add whatever notes are necessary. When you finish, click OK. Again, if you have sub-tier lien waivers, you can click on this tab, click New, pull in your sub-tier's name, and then you'll choose to submit, pull in your sub-tier here under To, double-click on their name, click Add and OK, and click Send. Once you're ready to move the record forward, come up to your workflow actions and choose the proper action. In our instance, we'll say Completed. You'll notice under the Action Details, now this is going to the end stage and our accounts payable team will be notified. Once you click Send, you're then able to pull this lien waiver into your next Pay App. To view the record on your Project tab, simply click onto your Project tab, come down to Contracts and Payments, Committed Payments, Vendor Lien Waiver. And there's your lien waiver, marked as completed. Now the next time you go into Construction Pay App and click New, which you're only able to do when there are no other open pay apps in the system that have not reached a status of paid or canceled, you'll be able to come into the form and attach your lien waiver. If you'd like to save or print a copy of this completed lien waiver, you're able to come down to Vendor Lien Waiver, double-click, select File, Print Preview, Custom. From here, choose the type of lien waiver that you've signed and click OK. Now your lien waiver will open and you can see some specific information has been auto-populated, such as the project name, the job number, and the location. You'll also see that the date, your name, and the title that you've included on the lien waiver form have auto-populated as well. From here, you're able to either save the file or print it for your records. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video on signing your lien waiver. And don't forget, there are written instructions available in the help section of any process to guide you through the steps. If you require further assistance, reach out to your designated I-Beam support team member.